Hi there everybody, Casey here. I hope you all had a great weekend, got rest and relaxed, and now we're ready to trade again. This is going to be the daily analysis for 8 major currency pairs on the Forex market. So let's go ahead and get started with the Great British Pound US Dollar. Okay, here we are. Now you can see that we have been trading down here in a range near the bottom here of the Great British Pound, and just recently we had a breakout here of this range and it closed above it on the daily chart, which is a bullish signal. We also had an upward candle that closed right here above the high, so that's also a bullish signal. So I would be looking for a rebound in this pair at this time, with a possible target of 155, because it's in between these two moving averages. This is a 20 period moving average and a 40 period, which acts as support or resistance rather. Plus the price also had trouble in here, so that would be a good place to look. So we could look for rebound up in this area around the 155 area. I would look for some possible resistance and maybe a pullback at that point. Okay, let's take a look at the euro dollar. This is a daily chart of the euro dollar, and the same situation applied for the euro dollar. We have a 3 days up in a row with a large wide breakout bar. We currently broke out of this price pattern right here. However, this pair is going to have some difficulty around the 138 level. We have some resistance right in here at 138. We're currently pressing up against a 40 period moving average, which also acts as resistance as well. So with this pair, it has some signs of bullishness that it's going to break out, but I would be watching it closely because these resistance areas can give it a lot of trouble. So unless it breaks out of the 108.40 or 138.40 level, I would be looking just to be holding off and being cautious to see which way this pair wanted to be going. So that's my viewpoints on the euro dollar. Okay, next the Great British Pound Euro, Great British Pound. You can see that we had a double test here of this 91 area. We tested it in here, we dropped down, and now we tested it again and we're headed lower. We recently had a sell signal because this bar closed lower than the lows at this point. So on Sunday this would be an ideal sell signal with a target of around 89.15, because that's where the 20 period moving average is, and then a further target of around 88.35. And of course I would put, if you were making any long-term trades, I would put stops above these resistance areas up here around 91.50 area. Okay, U.S. Canadian. Now we had a trade set up that was written on the U.S. Canadian. As you can see, we broke below the key support, which was right here. We broke below it and we closed below that. It was the 122 area. We closed below it on Friday, which is an indication that we will be headed lower. So if we get a pullback at all, I would be looking to go short on this pair because it broke the key lows at this time. Possible target would be 1.00, which would be even dollar versus Canadian, which would be a 1-to-1. And if you're looking for more information, check out our blog at Winner's Edge Trading. We have a detailed setup on this pair. Okay, also Great British Pound Yen is also moving up into resistance here. This is a daily chart. We're moving right here at this 20 period moving average. We're testing it right now. If it breaks through this resistance area, look for the next resistance area to be challenged at 140 area, and after that look for a resistance area at around 143. We could see some rebound all the way up to there if we do a Fibonacci retracement on the total move. On the daily chart, we have a 50% around 140 around 140, 150 is a 50% retracement, and then the 38% retracement is 138.90. Okay, Euro Yen also rebounding. Daily chart, we're up. We had some consolidation down here, and now we're up. We just broke through the 40 period moving average. I would look for an area of, we're currently testing resistance right here at 125. Very, very key, as you can see. If it breaks through this, the next area is 127, which is a crucial area. It would be very, very, very difficult for it to pass 127. If it does make it to 127, look to put on a short trade. That is a very strong resistance area. US Swiss franc daily chart. We have a wide breakout bar. You can see we broke out of the channel and with a very large amount of strength, so I would look for selling to continue in this pair. It really broke out strongly. We could see a target of 105 and then an additional downward movement to possibly the 103.50 area. So we could look for more selling in this area, and if you're trying to get in on a trade, I would look for a rebound and then get in short. Okay, and lastly is the Australian US dollar. This is showing a very nice topping out signal. We have 1, 2, 3 days of testing this level. Very toppish, 3 topping tails. Hasn't been able to break it. If it continues to fail to break this level, I would look for a short trade here, with the possibility of a target of around 9,000, and then after that around 8,900. Okay, great. Thank you for visiting the weekly Forex analysis. If you have any questions, please give me an email at caseystubbs@gmail.com, and also you can subscribe to the newsletter on the site, which will give you trade setups and articles and videos quite often throughout the week to help you in your trading. So please go ahead and sign up for that email newsletter. Okay, well, have a great week and good trading. Thank you.